Hello and welcome everyone in YouTube. This is Varietistic and this is the first LG phone in 2018. This is the LG Aristo 2 and let's find out in this video what LG has brought to us in 2018. Let's kick off the video by the design of the LG Aristo 2. What LG brought to us? This design came from 2 years ago and it still exists, so nothing really new to see in this device as far as the design. So we have that big puzzle, we have these virtual Android buttons over here, and we have the camera, we have the sensor, the speaker, and the back plastic. We don't have high material. We have the power button, it will be located on the back of the phone. We have the speaker, same bad location as we see in every single LG phone, and we have the 13 megapixel camera that's on the back of the phone. So what's this phone brought to us new as a design or feature? How to unlock the phone, and the phone has facial recognition. Facial recognition, it will works good for you and register your face, unlock the phone so fast, but the problem is that you can fool this sensor by just taking another picture and put it right to the front of the sensor and the phone will unlock. I have made dedicated video for this sensor and how you can fool it with another picture. You will find this video in the description box if you want to see that video. Just going back to the design, so this phone will has 5-inch display, as I've mentioned, big puzzle over here. The whole surface of the display is flat, so we don't have that curve glass that we have seen before. From the left side it will be the volume rockers over here. From the other side, from the right, you're not going to see anything. Now we don't have USB-C in this device. It will be from the bottom microphone, micro USB 2 and headphone jack, and from the top will be noise cancellation microphone. And the back of the phone, it looks like a glass but it's not glass. It will be plastic and it's removable, and you can swap another battery if you want, and this is good for that device. The fingerprints, so magnet on this device, I would highly recommend either you put skin or a case just to avoid see these fingerprint on the back of the phone. Moving to the display, this phone has 5-inch with high definition resolution, 720p. The PPI will be 294. In paper, this specification not too high in 2018, but in real life this phone provides very good display quality. I mean, I'm very impressed with this display and the contrast or the view, the vividness of the colors. It is so good. I haven't even noticed any drop colors from any angle view. I would consider this display as a decent display and more than I expected from a budget phone with a price tag of $59. If you want to know how the quality of the sound in this device, I'm going to tell you, I keep repeat myself when I do every LG phone. The same location for the speaker and the same speaker, it looks like they've been using over and over and over. But just to be fair enough, the speaker is about the average. It's not loud, so we don't have a stereo speaker, we don't have front firing speaker or anything like that to make that speaker to be something really big shot, but it's just going to be as normal of the budget smartphone. When you talk about speaker, I'll leave you with this soundtrack where you can judge it by yourself. LG Aristo has removable battery of the 2410 milliamp hour. It's removable. You can replace it with another one for the future. But speaking overall for the performance, this battery surprisingly, especially on the standby mode, it lasts for days, even if not weeks. If you just have the phone off screen or just have it on the standby mode, that phone's not gonna kill your battery so quick. But usually it depends on what the brightness level on the phone. This phone could last from 4 to 5 hours, depends on what you are doing on the phone. And take in consideration using the Wi-Fi and the 4G LTE makes a difference. Sometimes the phone on the 4G LTE consume more of the power in this device. I would say average screen on time in this device it will be 4 hours, and this, in my opinion, for a budget device like this, plus you can remove the battery, it will be a plus. Now moving on the hardware of the phone, let's see what LG brought to us in 2018 for the hardware. Qualcomm Snapdragon 425, same as the LG Aristo 1, for a single core processor, which is 2 GB of RAM. This is the only thing we have seen increased from the LG Aristo, and we have the GPU Adreno, it will be 308. Other than that, same exact internal hardware. Even the internal storage 16 GB, same as the LG Aristo 2. Let's go ahead and see some numbers. So go ahead to Geekbench and just to see the score. So we got the single core 653 and 1750, very much the same as the LG Aristo 1. Now maybe these numbers doesn't mean anything to you. What you're looking for, it will be the actual performance. For this reason, I have downloaded 2 games. Just want to test 2 games. We don't want to go through 2 games. I just put one which is medium graphic and one with a high graphic, and let's see how this phone will perform in these 2 games. Now the first game we're going to test here will be Real Racing 3, and as you guys can see, that game works flawlessly great, no problems, no lagness, the frame is very smooth, and I had very good experience playing this game with any problems whatsoever. But as I said, this game doesn't consider a heavy game or heavy graphics if you want to play a game. Let's go ahead and move for another game to see how the performance it will be. Now the Need for Speed No Limit has heavier graphics frame rate, and absolutely it has more to push for the processor. And look to the game, guys. What an insane amount of lagness in this device. Like it just is slow, you can't even play. And I want you just to see how slow it is. Even trying, if you go over here in this phone to the slide bar, and you can just adjust the frame. I went to the low performance on this device and still give me this crap performance of this device. So I'm just wondering, like, it was playing like this on the LG Aristo 1, and I still see the same performance also with the LG Aristo 2. Look how this game slow if you play it in this device. Phone like the ZTE Avid 4, I have played the same game in the high performance. That phone has not even lag or slow the speed like this, as you guys can see. So the performance of this device for playing heavy game, it is terrible. Let's just get away with that games and performance. Maybe you need this phone just to do basic things, and let's go ahead and check the sensor in this device. Yes, absolutely, LG now they realize that even budget phones needs to has the gyroscope sensor. So very much we have the gyroscope sensor. Very much you are enabled to play some games like Pokemon Go, or watch some 3D or VR content if you want to buy like a VR case or something, which is good addition. I will give them a thumbs up for adding the gyroscope. Now even that the LG Oreo is out in the market in 2018, this phone still shipped with the Android Nougat 7.1.2. I don't have much complaint about this because the price of the phone. So this phone also has the Google Now. Right now it's available in the screen, same as any stock Android. And one of the things they have noticed new in this software, when you are in certain application, you can just push this dots button over here, and it should actually remove these virtual buttons and make the screen bigger, which is, in my opinion, good addition. This is a software enhancement I see in this device. Now other than that, everything will be very identical from whatever LG phones we have seen in the past. very much. You don't have the app drawer, but you have the option to go to the settings and then go to the home and change to the app drawer, which is good to have the option over here. And I like that new colorful icons when you are in the menu, plus you have the tabs where you can make things more organized. And this phone also has the Google Now right now available in this device, so you can get some Google Assistant from the phone, plus you have the ability to have the multiple application at the same time. Lastly, I'm going to be talking about the camera in this device. The front camera will be 5 megapixel and the video capable up to full HD, which is good in my opinion because the LG Aristo one takes only 720p. This is another good addition. The back camera will be 13 megapixel full HD, so we don't have 4K either. So going just to the camera application, just to have a quick look over here, we will have some tabs for settings just to change the resolution, the megapixel for the camera, and you have some filters over here where you can make that pictures negative, and you have another tab basically where you can swipe between the front camera and the back camera, and you have the option for the flash, of course. And this is very much the camera application. I've taken some pictures in this camera. It seems to me that LG always get the same sensor from 2-3 years ago and put it with their new phones. Like, this is very much the same experience I keep repeat over and over. But just to talk about it a little bit, I mean, the outside pictures looks so good. Inside pictures, like this picture for instance, let's just give some comments. You will see the sun coming from the background over here, and it's overexposed, as you guys can see. I have taken the same picture in my Galaxy S8. That picture was completely looking different. So 13 megapixel camera, but the quality of the sensor is not that good. I mean, going for another picture, macro picture is a big hustle just to take macro picture, and you ended up not good pictures. These pictures also you're gonna be able to see them on the screen. Outside, outdoor pictures, as I said, it works good if you have enough light. And selfie was not terrible actually in this device, but there's no any beauty filter, so you have to basically just go for another third-party application, do some justification. And just to be fair enough, after you take the pictures, you will be able to edit very much that picture, and you can choose what type of filter you want if you don't want to download a third-party application, which is good addition in my opinion. But overall, selfie was not that too terrible. It's much better than a lot of phones we have seen with the same range of price. So I don't have so much complaint, especially this camera. For the selfie, you can capture by your hand with the gestures, which is make it much easier for you to snap the pictures. And this will wraps it up my full review for this video. If you want to buy this phone, or if you bought this phone, let me know in the comment below what do you think about the LG Aristo 2. As well as don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to Variety Stick for more content in the future, and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much again for watching. As always, we'll talk to you in the next review.